Hey guys, Powersizers here, back from the video. Today we're going to take a look at Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Powersizers Optimus Prime. In case you didn't already know, Powersizers is the new name for the Voyager class figures, which is kind of crap to be honest, because I really like Voyager more than Powersizer. Well, that's besides the point. Let's take a look at Optimus. Optimus is a very, very nice looking semi-truck. This is actually a new mould. You know, compared to the first edition, this mold actually has the chest, you know, it's the real chest, it is actually his windows in robot mode. So this piece will become his chest in robot mode, so I do like that, but I would just think that the figure does lack a lot of paint in robot mode. But other than that, the mold is fine. It does look a lot better in person than it does in pictures, because pictures do not do this guy any justice, to be honest. I mean, you know, most pictures and most reviews that we've gotten of him tend to make him look a little bit crap. Yeah, but he's not too bad. Vehicle mode is absolutely amazing. I love the vehicle mode. Everything's really nice and compact. It does make a very, very nice looking display piece. Really, really nice looking. Absolutely love the vehicle mode. My only real problem with it is that just he doesn't have any paint apps. It really does suck. He only has some kind of silver down here. And on the windows, he's got an Autobot symbol up here. Nice Autobot symbol on the front, but other than that, he doesn't have much else, to be honest. He hasn't got any painted wheels, or anything like that. I mean, he's got painted lights, but that kind of sucks, to be honest. You can kind of see his head under there, not too much kibble under there. Very, very cool. He actually has very nice smokestacks. They look kind of cool. And he does look like he could hold a trailer. So hopefully we do get a trailer for Prime Optimus. So that'd be really nice. He does come with some weapons. These things, they're kind of dumb, to be honest. I mean, they're supposed to kind of like peg onto there. That's how they store in vehicle mode, and that looks terrible, to be honest. Not very convincing. Anyway, he does come with a sword, which is, it's okay, it's a sword, it does what it's supposed to do, but it's not really painted very well, and it's painted, in fact, it's painted awfully. There's not a dab of paint on there. It is just boring grey plastic, which really does suck, and this thing drives me insane. I absolutely hate the fact that Hasbro are including all these stupid gimmickified weapons in here with the translucent plastic. It doesn't suit the line. I mean, Transformers Prime, in the actual show, they never had any translucence on them. It really does annoy me. And this kind of springs out with an LED inside it. You can kind of see that red in there. Yeah, it doesn't lock in. It's stupid. And when it's like that, it doesn't transform into anything. It looks awful. And he's supposed to hold that. It looks so dumb. I mean, it looks okay when it's folded out, but if this was just like, you know, a solid grey gun, I think it would have looked a lot better. But yeah, it kind of sucks. It also annoys me that the Dark of the Moon Voyagers were actually able to lock their mech-tech weapons, but this, you know, these Voyagers, the Prime Voyagers, can't, and that really, really does bug me. But he does have an LED light in there, which is pretty pointless, to be honest, because it doesn't make any noises. It's just a red LED light that doesn't even, you know, blend in. You know, it doesn't really look that good, to be honest. But there's that. Well, that's it for the weapons. Yeah, there is Optimus's vehicle mode, so let's get him transformed into his nice looking robot mode. So transforming, what we're going to go and do is we're going to come around here, unpeg these little side panels, just like that. Come back here, and split the legs, kind of lift these up, like that, and kind of fold these pieces down. Then we're going to rotate out the feet, just rotate these out from the sides, just like that. There are his legs. That's pretty cool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come around here, just unpeg this whole section, just rotate them off to the back like that. I'm going to take them up, just flip them up there, just like so. I'm going to come around to the front of the truck. I'm going to kind of split those, unpeg this section off, just like that. And we're going to try and, you know, kind of rotate them out, just like that. These kind of fold up onto his back or his shoulders like that. You can rotate the arms around like that. In fact, these are going to be that way around, sorry. Yeah, do the same on the other side. You can angle these out. You have to flip that piece up. And then just kind of rotate these arms around. Just like that. So they're facing that way, I think. Yeah, that's how it is. yeah. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, lift the head up, rotate this entire section just up like that. And now there are two little pegs in there. Don't know if you can see it, they're just in there. They have to make sure that the chest pegs into them, otherwise it won't just lock into place. So the chest does lock in. Make sure you push it really hard. Give it a good push. And then that locks the chest into place fairly well. It's not too bad. But there is Optimus Prime in his pretty cool looking robot mode actually. So here it is. It actually does look really cool from the front. I actually really do like the overall, you know, kind of look of the figure, but from the back, oh, he's got some back kibble. That really sucks. But yeah, there he is. Very, very nice looking robot mode, just apart from the back kibble. Now, my main problem, you know, with him is just the fact that he's hardly got any red in robot mode. I mean, he's only got kind of the arms that are red and on the back. But other than that, the torso is just grey and blue. And that really does suck. If he had a little bit more red on him, I think this figure would have been a little bit more popular, to be honest. Because he's not a bad figure, but he just needs some more paint. Yeah. I also like the fact that the chest does sort of stick out. It's kind of got windshield tits. But, you know, well, whatever, what are you going to do? It does peg in nicely, it's not going to go anywhere. Spoke too soon. Yeah, very, very nice figure. I do not like the translucent plastic on his arms. It really does kind of suck, to be honest. It ruins the entire look of the figure. I mean, if this was just red, I think it would have looked nicer, but oh well. See, it does have some kind of yellow splodges of paint for the headlights. Yeah, but I'm just going to get a quick close-up on the head, because the head is absolutely fantastic. Now, just look at that head sculpt. Isn't that the nicest thing you've ever seen? It does remind me of Fall of Cybertron. Not Fall of Cybertron. War for Cybertron, Optimus's head sculpt. Looks really, really cool. I absolutely love that head sculpt. The face mask looks really nice. Just an overall really, really nice looking figure. For articulation, Optimus has got a ball jointed head, you know, so we can look left, right, up and down. There's ball joint. God damn it. Make him look like a full Optimus. What the hell, man? Yeah, he's got a ball joint up here at the shoulder. Bend at the elbow, can also rotate. The hands do move due to the transformation. Doesn't have any waist articulation. He's got a ball joint up here. Thigh swivel. Bend at the knee, and the feet are on a ball joint. So you can get him in some pretty neat looking poses, I suppose. Yeah, but there you go. Now as for the weapons here, you can take the sword, peg it in one hand, just like so. And you can take this stupid thing and peg it into the other, which it doesn't really hold very well either. See, it doesn't even hold it. The figure can't actually hold the weapon that it was designed for. You know, it's so stupid. It's such a stupid idea, Hasbro. I mean, if you kind of, I don't know, you can kind of wedge it in his shoulder pad, I suppose, but, you know, just really awful looking. He doesn't even hold it in his hand. You can kind of peg it in there, and that looks okay. And that's how you actually get it to lock out. It doesn't do it very well, but you can still just kind of wedge it up in the shoulder blade, and it will sort of lock out. I mean, it'll move. If you just move the figure, then it'll unlock. But still, at least that's the only way we can actually get it to lock out. Definitely not that impressive, to be honest. But overall, this is actually not a bad figure, and I do actually kind of recommend it, especially to you guys in the UK, since we can't get the first edition toys, which is crap. But yeah, but there he is. I do sort of recommend him, you know, just for the guys in the UK, but if you're in America, definitely just try and get the first edition, because it just looks a whole lot better, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Anyway, let's get him transformed back into his vehicle mode. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip up the feet, just like so. Yeah, I'm going to peg the legs together, just like that. Flip up the hands, and unpeg the windshield and kind of close those up a little bit. Come around here, flip the head up, that'll form the front of the truck, like that. Then this is the really awkward part. I really don't like doing this bit. We have to sort of rotate these pieces inwards, like that, and just kind of wedge them in there. And I really don't like that, to be honest. Yeah, but there's that. And then that'll sort of, go in there, like that, and you can take this, fold this piece down. You've got to make sure this pegs in and folds down, otherwise it won't do out. So peg that in there. Do the same thing on the other side. Now the transformation of this figure is really kind of messy. They're just parts overlapping other parts, and I don't particularly like transforming it back to vehicle mode. To me it's just not that fun. Robot mode, transforming into robot mode is really nice, but to get them into vehicle mode it's not fun. I usually like to have fun whilst transforming my figures, but no, apparently not with this figure. And I'm pretty lenient when it comes to figures. I always give figures a chance. This one's a good figure, but the transformation is just a little bit annoying sometimes. Alright, peg that in there. Peg that in. Make sure this flips up. Kind of locks into place. Like that. There's the front of the truck. Then just take these pieces, wedge them up here, just like so. Oh, in fact, I've forgotten about these pieces. Now, fold those underneath, just like that. And there is Optimus Prime back in his really nice looking vehicle mode. But overall, like I said earlier, this isn't a bad figure, and I do highly recommend it to you guys in the UK that do not want to fork out like £50 for the first edition Prime, because that's the price he's going for on eBay right now. I saw one for like £50. I'm not paying that. I might as well just get this guy and be done with it. But there we go. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys later.